Alright, hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we have the WLTOYS 124010. Yeah, basically 124008's brother. This one, however, is a brushed model. I couldn't help myself but open it up already, but I had to make sure that everything is good to review, of course. So let's get into the box then, shall we? So this one obviously comes in a packaging. And there it is, nicely packaged. My other one was in a foam box. This one is way better too, because this protects your package, of course. So let's get these out of the way. Just chuck that in there. You have the wing here, which I already opened up. If you can see, I already did some slight modifications to it. I used my mom's hairdryer and some Gorilla tape, because these sometimes are the first thing to break. So set to the side. You got your manual, your screwdrivers, your those are shock spacers, because people back then, they said they came with friction shocks, so you can throw those out now. And we'll get to these later as well, so don't worry about that. And then the car itself, of course, that body looks very nice actually. Oh my god, I would say it's better than the 124008 model, that's for sure. So let's get these out of the way first. Alright, so you also get this battery right here. It is a LiPo 7.4 volts, 1300 milliamps. That's quite... There's not a lot of weight to it, so I'm quite skeptical for its run times. Obviously, in this package here, you get your manual. This might be the same as for the 124008. If you're getting this for yourself, and if you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend reading your manual first. It helps you a lot, trust me. We have our explosive diagram parts over here. Very, very useful if you, in case, need to know how to rebuild things. Or have even part numbers, which are displayed right there. And I believe in the last page they're listed too, so you don't have to worry about it. They're all in AliExpress, so you should be fine. So, in this package, you still get this very basic LiPo charger with USB connected. You plug it in and then you just simply charge it in, like so. And then, oh, there you go. I would recommend getting a much better charger than that though, however. You might be stuck in there for a while. And so, you get your screwdriver to screw in your wing. Yes, there it is, right there. You get that too, so you can put in your wing in there. And of course, you get your... I forgot what it is, but it's for your wheels, for your wheel nuts. And now you also get your transmitter as well. Now, fun fact, you can also use the 124008's transmitter. You simply just turn it on, turn the car on, and it will auto bind immediately. And Tommy has already reviewed about this phone mount. I mean, if you have a phone that fits there, I'm not the one to judge, but it's quite scary to try and use it. And then you have your shock spacers, but you can throw that in the trash. But alright, the car itself, that body looks amazing, I'm not gonna lie. That black-red combo, one of my favorites, really. Very thick steel CVDs at the front. You have double wishbone suspension as well. Very nice suspension as well. It's a bit springy, but it's not too bad after all. And so non-adjustable camber, but you do have adjustable toe. In the rear you also have steel dog bones. Very, very thick dog bones, goodness. And non-adjustable camber at the back as well. This is where you would put your rear wing on too. And you may not be able to tell, but it still has a film on, which I'm going to state it in there. So let's get into the bottom of this car then, eh? One last thing, I did forget to mention how nice the tires feel. So Not too bad, not too bad. It's like a medium. It's like a medium type of compound. Not too soft, not too hard. It's just right in the middle, which isn't too bad. So, this is where people, I think Beyond RC, Tomley RC as well, they're kind of disappointed. And I must say I am too, because WLTOYS decided to go back to the 2-in-1 receiver and ESC. And also it's 5-wire servo, which is, if you can see, it's 5-wire right there. Which is, why would you go back to, like, what was it, 2017, I believe? But, oh well, what can you do about it? I mean, if you want to turn this to brushless, you could. I don't see why not. So, you still have the honeycomb style, which is very familiar to somewhere else. You have this mounting piece right here, which you can then just set on your battery like that. Whoa, there you go. You're gone for action right there. You have a 560 brushed motor right there. I'm really surprised I can fit a 560 brushed motor in there. And what I already realized, the differences between the 12408, is you see that it has a steel motor mount. Compared to the other one, the brushless version, it has a plastic, so I'm quite interested. And of course, metal gears throughout. I'll just stay silent. You might want to add grease in your gears though. Look at this. It's very, very loose. So I recommend adding some grease. I will be just running it for now, and then see how it goes, but you should be fine. But I do recommend greasing up your diffs, because you don't want to destroy this thing, won't you? Now, of course, you have your plastic shock towers. They will be fine, as long as you don't land often too much on the side or at the bottom, because I've seen Tomley's skateboard punishment with the brushless. It was hilarious, really. But, yeah, let's turn this around. You have your 5-wire servo right there. Really, really basic servo, but you should be able to just replace it with the same servo from 12408s, or even better. So get yourself a 3-wire mini servo if you were planning to convert this to brushless. But yeah, I think that should be it for this one. Let's turn it on and see how much power we get. Now, what I do like about these modular, you know, it's really, really easy. It's like very, very beginner friendly. Like, boom, it's that fast. So, transmit it on first. And then we turn on the car. There we go. And then we should have servo. Quick. Pretty quick. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Zoom you out here, just so you can see it better. Oh. Before you do, make sure that your throttle trim is, like, not all the way down, because sometimes people are going to complain, why is it so slow? It's the funniest thing that I could ever see in the reviews, and like, some reviews are like, oh, why is it so slow, as they don't even trim it. But alright, here we go. You can turn this down, obviously, into like 50% throttle if you're just new to the hobby. And then you can turn it all the way up to maximum. That's not bad for a 560, but my main issue is the battery, because it's 1300 milliamps. That is a very big motor, and I'm very curious the run times for it. So, I guess that's not too bad at all. Overall, not so bad of a buggy for like 130 bucks Canadian, 99 bucks US. Sorry, Europeans, I don't know your conversion rates, but it should be not too expensive. I mean, if this might be perfect. Oh, this might be good for, like, you know, a very, very beginner type of RC vehicle. Not too bad, not too expensive. Some quite fast power on it, especially for that thing. So I'm quite interested to see this running soon. So it should not be bad at all. It should be just the brushless version, but brushed. That's it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or night. I'll see you then.